Oh man, it sure has been a while since I've been on Nextic SMP, and I just... What the heck is that? So yeah, I guess I, woke up after a break away from the server, and there is a big tree replacing the little tree that was on that mountain. Ah, I'm just kidding. I made that tree myself. I said I wanted to remake that tree in the corner because it did seem a bit like a monument, and there you go. There you have it. It is a little bit of a trick, though. It's a little bit of a tricky one. Let me just head into free cam and show you why. If you stay over here where the house is, it looks like a pretty nice tree. It's a naked tree, but it's nice. It's just sturdy, it's a bit gray at the bottom, and it goes up into white at the top. But if you actually head up close, it looks a bit odd from certain angles. Like this one. It looks odd from a lot of angles, actually. And there are a lot of floating pieces. Oh, there's a tiny snow section. I have built everything in a way such that when you look at it from the place where you'll be looking at it the most, which is down here by my house, it'll look great. Basically, as long as I stay in this general area, the tree looks pretty freaking awesome, and I'm proud of myself. Now, we have another thing to move on to, which is the dismal interior to this house. It's not looking very good so far, and this is actually probably going to be a bit of a challenge, because I am not very good at interiors. This is probably my weakest thing when it comes to building. But yeah, if I just go through here, and there we have it, a nice storage room. Oh my god, it's nice. It's actually lovely in here. I am very proud of this room. Very messy, cluttered vibes, and I am absolutely loving how it looks. Lovely. And over here, this is our lovely little sort of gardening setup area. I imagine it kind of like somewhat similar to a shed, so there's a bit of dirt on the floors. You know, it's not completely clean. It's a bit brick, messy. Because it leads out here into this area. And if we head upstairs through this really small stairway, we have some very high ceilings. This part I'm not very happy with, but I really like the basement, and honestly that's where we'll be spending most of our time because it's the most practical area. This dirt is going to be replaced by an enchanting setup, so I'll have my enchanting table here once I get that, and I'll have a whole bunch of bookshelves over here. Lanterns, more shelving in this corner, and if we head upstairs to our loft, we have a little bedroom. And I am absolutely loving this interior. Honestly, that basement is probably the best interior I've ever done. I'm usually very bad at these things, but I am completely in love with this. I actually love it so much. But some other things have changed out here, such as we have a zombie villager that I did find, and if I get a weakness potion at some point, I want to convert him. And I have a bit of sugarcane just temporary set up around my two axolotls who are spinning in a circle of death right now. I also have a few cows in here that I've collected because, you know, I need books for that enchanting setup, and it takes a lot of leather to get books. We'll be making a proper cow farm sometime soon, but for now, I am very much enjoying what we have here. And if we go up here and to our little loft bed, we can sleep the night away. Have you guys noticed something different about me? Something just feels a little bit off. Nah, I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure there's nothing new. What I would like to do next is probably get mining, because I have a lot of my armor is running out of durability, I'm running out of resources, and I don't even have any diamonds yet, so I really want to go mining and get that done. And once we've gone mining a bit, hopefully we'll have enough resources, and we can start working on this second cliffside over here. So let's go ahead and get mining. So I've just been mining, and I think it's been a pretty successful trip. As you can see, we got a few diamonds, but not too many. Mostly because my sword was running out of durability and I didn't want to stay down there any longer and risk dying, but I did get quite a few things, as you can see here. A whole bunch of music discs. Because I found a triple mob spawner. Zombie spawners, to be specific. But I found 2 zombie spawners right next to each other, and 1 more about 30 blocks away. Which means that we can make a pretty useful XP grinder just for our little vacation home. But for now, let's get all our stuff organized up. And I have also just realized I can use these books as part of decoration. Mostly because I don't think I'll be using Channeling or Depth Strider 1 anytime soon. But I got them for free, so let's put them in the bookshelves to add a little bit of color. Alright, but now that we do have enough diamonds to make both a diamond pickaxe to collect obsidian and to make our enchanting table, we should start really working on getting more books for our bookshelves. So we can really get that set up before the end of this episode. Alrighty, so as you can see here, we have a partial enchanting table set up, and also there is a zombie outside that I can hear. I don't need you here. But we have a nice little partial enchanting setup. Soon it will be full. And yeah, if you haven't seen the little time-lapse that we just did, we successfully made the little zombie farm thingy mob grinder down there, and also our farm got blown up a couple times in the process. I should probably patch that up real quick. There we go, good as new. But now we're gonna head over to this corner over here and get finished with setting up the entrance to our little mob spawner. If I can find it somewhere around here. There it is. If we drop straight down here, it goes all the way to water that I've placed at the bottom. But I also need to make a way to get up to the top, and I've marked out where I have placed some water down the bottom, and I think it's right here. It should be right here. Hopefully, if I dig straight down, there will be no bad things that happen. Maybe I should have repaired my pickaxe before I did this. It's fine. We'll be fine. I'm definitely not concerned at all about digging straight down. If I'm not mistaken, we should be getting there in... Maybe I was wrong. Okay, I was wrong. This is the wrong... Well, I guess this is the new entrance. Yeah, okay, so I did that wrong. It was supposed to be here. I guess it's fine. We'll just patch that up and pretend that never happened. I guess this is gonna be my exit now. And the way we're gonna get working on this is, I know that in the future we'll have to make this like a bubble column, but I don't have soul sand yet. So what we're gonna do is this. All the way to the top. This is gonna take a while. Bear with me, please. I feel like I got the technique down at this point. Come on, we're almost there. And we're at the top. Okay, whew. That wasn't too bad. If we want to go down and get some grinding, zombie grinding done, head straight to the bottom. We head over here. We stand over here. They should start spawning in a few seconds. There we go. As you can see, it's very effective. The double zombie spawners definitely really helps. And yeah, we'll get soul sand here once we go to the nether, and then get some kelp to line it all the way up. But for now, We'll just take the long route. I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. There we go. Yippee! Plop, plop. Now we have 7 left that we need to finish. And while we wait for the sugarcane to grow... Oh, it's nighttime. Let's go to bed first. That's better. Now, while we wait for the sugarcane to grow, I think we're gonna get working on the second cliff. And there's gonna be a little extra something that you're probably not expecting. Also, both my frogs just really like to sit in there with the cows. I don't really know why. But, hey, I mean, if they like it... Oh! And with that, we've completed our very nice little wall here, and our cool nether portal, which is sitting right here. Sometime soon, we will be using this nether portal to finally head back to spawn where everyone else is. That will conclude the end of our complete and total exile, but that does not mean that I will not be spending a lot of time here, because we have a lot more work to do, and honestly, this place is starting to feel a lot like home. I still have some things that are unfortunately left incomplete, but will hopefully be ready by the time you guys see me next. Like this enchanting setup, which is only 3 bookshelves away. That is 9 books, and I am so excited to be able to turn this place into a real nice little sanctuary. But I think that's all the time I have with you guys today. So, oh, I just fell into, I was not looking where I was walking. Goodbye!